Hi crafters, Karen here, and in today's video it's all about another oh so inspired collaboration hop. Up on screen you see our awesome collaboration team, and you will get to check out their videos using the playlist link below in the description box to see their take on this month's inspiration piece. Our inspiration piece this month for August will show up on screen in just a minute, but our artist for this month is Lorraine Cich, and all her information will be in the description box below, so you can go ahead and check her out. Here is that inspiration piece, and the first thing that I thought of when I saw this card was the strips. And when I saw those strips, I immediately thought of washi tape. I have a lot of washi tape in my stash, and I have one of those storage bins that has like 3 drawers, and all 3 drawers are completely full. So I thought, let's give it a try. So this is a set of 5 rolls of washi tape, and this is by Recollections, and I bought this at Michael's. And I've had this in my stash for some time, and I do use washi tape often, usually when I have colored card bases and when I layer the inside with white cardstock. I'll go into my washi tape stash and I will pull out some, and I'll add a little strip to the bottom of that white piece of cardstock just to add some decor to the inside of the card. Here are some products I'm using in today's card. I will be using that pink shimmer to cut out to actually use as a layer on that white piece of cardstock, and that will actually be turned into a frame, and you'll see how I do that later on in the video. Also, I'll be using these butterfly dies by the Tim Holtz Sizzix collection, and also that shimmer paper. You will be seeing that again when I cut out the shadow part of the butterflies. So here are the strips that I went ahead and I layered off screen. Anytime I'm using washi tape, because of how low tack it is, I typically do not adhere it directly onto my card base. I will usually use it on a card front or strips like you see here, and I cut enough off that I will wrap the extra or back behind that cardstock. So I thought what I would do is give you a little demonstration here on this piece of white cardstock right here in front of you. And again, this is super easy. So I just take my washi tape, and again, I make sure I have excess, not just going right to the edges, and I tear off, the extra, and then again, I just wrap it around the back of the strip to make sure that it stays adhered. And then when I layer those onto the card front, you'll see that I'll use my ATG gun to help keep that in place. I do have a little bit of extra white space there on the top, and off camera I will trim that off before adhering it to the front of the card. And that is how I place the washi tape onto the strips or cardstock that I'm using for my card fronts. Now this piece here, that little thin roll of washi tape, I didn't wrap it around just because this is what I'm using to cut out my dies, my butterfly dies, and because I'm using the dies on there, I didn't feel I needed to wrap the washi tape around the back part of the cardstock. So I'm going to layer my butterfly dies on here, and I'm going to take that off screen along with the other 2 butterflies, and I'm going to cut out my butterflies. And here they are. So I have the shadow of the cut butterflies, and I'm going to layer that on top of each other. So I'm going to take the butterflies that have the washi tape on there and layer it onto those pink background part of the butterfly. Here I'm just going to use my Barely Arts glue, and I discovered that when I was about to glue the butterflies down, I did not punch out all the extra pieces that were attached to the butterfly. So I'm just going in making sure that all of that is removed before I adhere the butterfly down to the pink piece. And then once I have that down, I will set those to the side and let them just sit there until I'm ready to use them. Here I am going to create my frame, and because I didn't have any colored cardstock to match the colors in the washi tape, I brought in my Tim Holtz Distress Oxide Faded Jeans and created a frame. And after that, now I'm going to move into now layering the strips onto the pink shimmer cardstock. And as you see, I'm just getting these placed down where I want them to be before I adhere any of the tape on there. And you can see that those strips are longer than the actual piece of the shimmer paper, and that's okay. I will trim those off after I adhere everything with my ATG tape. So I adhere those on, and super easy, you know, you're just layering it onto the shimmer cardstock. And I just thought all these colors in the washi tape and the shimmer paper, the frame of the faded jeans, I just thought all of this went really well together, and all the colors complement each other. So I'm just trimming off the extra pieces, and then I will adhere the card front to that frame, and then I will layer that onto my card base. Now earlier on when I was showing you the supplies I was using, I forgot to show you the sentiment that I was going to be using, that I'll be adding to my card. And that sentiment is actually coming from the Tailored Expressions All Together Occasions Too, and you'll see that in just a minute. So here I'm bringing in some foam tape, those tiny foam circles, and I'm going to layer those on the back. And to ensure that that stays on the front of the card, I do add a little bit of the Barely Arts glue to help keep it secure. And here is the sentiment that I was telling you about. And this is a great sentiment stamp and die set that I have from Tailored Expressions. It's great because you get like 10 or 12 different sentiments, and then you stamp it all as one piece, and then you have a die piece that will cut everything out into individual pieces. And I have a bunch of these, and I always pre-stamp them ahead and have them ready when I'm getting ready to make a card. And here is the finished product. I hope that it has inspired you to give August's inspired piece a try. And remember, you can use the hashtag #IwasOhSoInspired so that the rest of us can see it on social media. And until my next video, friends, I hope your day is a crafty day. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you all again real soon. Take care.